He showed up with my daughter on a Sunday afternoon. Derek, mid-20s, gym-built, confident, too calculated for his age. He smiled the way predators do, just enough to appear harmless. My daughter held his arm, her eyes bright, trusting. "Dad," she said, "this is Derek." He extended his hand, strong grip but rehearsed. His eyes scanned my study, walls lined with rifles, plaques, and photographs. Fallujah, Mosul, Helmand, a lifetime of ghosts dressed as achievements. He stopped at the M40A5 on the wall. "You collect guns?" he asked, a smirk tugging at his mouth. "Not collect," I said. "Keep." He lifted one from the case, careful but arrogant. "Nice trigger. Custom job?" I studied him. "You know weapons?" He shrugged. "A bit. Used to shoot cans in my backyard." I nodded slowly. "I hold the record for longest confirmed kill. 2,475 yards. Fallujah, 2007. The smile vanished. His throat bobbed once, like a man swallowing something sharp. That's when I saw it, the flicker of recognition. He knew my name, and he wasn't here for her. That night, after dinner, I replayed the day in my mind. The way his hand brushed my daughter's waist, possessive, not loving. The way he avoided my eyes when I mentioned security cameras. He talked about his uncle's import business, but I'd seen that name before. Once, on a contract. Baghdad, 2006. A private arms dealer who double-crossed our unit. The one responsible for 3 men dying under my command. And now, his nephew was in my house, with my daughter. She was upstairs laughing. I sat in the dark with my old rifle manual, pretending to read. My hand was steady, my pulse wasn't. Coincidence doesn't breathe that close. By midnight, I had his last name, his vehicle registration, and a copy of his ID from the photo she'd posted online. Old habits don't die, they wait. I began my quiet investigation the next morning. Background check, military connections, criminal affiliations. He'd changed his last name 2 years ago. His uncle, dead now, had ties to stolen weapon shipments that vanished during my deployment. My name appeared in the investigation notes. Target. So that was it. Revenge. He wasn't here to love her. He was here to hurt me. But he'd underestimated what quiet looks like when it's thinking. I watched him for a week. His patterns, his words, the calls he made when she wasn't home. He'd step into the backyard, whispering, pacing. Once he said it aloud. He doesn't know yet. He was wrong. I installed hidden cameras, one in the living room vent, one near the door, one in my daughter's car. She didn't notice. She trusted me. I hated myself for letting her. But some truths have to be earned in silence. 3 nights later, the footage came in. Derek in his car, 1:12 a.m. Phone on speaker. A voice on the other end. "When he's gone, take the safe. Documents first. Cash second." He nodded. "I'll get close. She already invited me to stay next week." He smiled then. Cold, confident, like a man already inside the house. The rage didn't come as fire. It came as stillness. Absolute, surgical quiet. At 6 a.m. I made coffee. He walked in wearing her hoodie, pretending comfort. I handed him a mug. Steady hands. "You sleep well?" I asked. He smiled. "Yeah, your daughter's amazing." I slid my phone across the counter. The video played. His voice filled the room. His eyes widened. His lips parted, but no sound came. She came downstairs right then, half awake, confused. "Dad, what's going on?" He tried to speak, to explain, to rewrite the script in real time. But I didn't look at him. I looked at her. "Pack your things," I said. "He's leaving." He followed me outside. "You set me up?" I turned to him. "No. You set yourself up when you touched her." He took a step back. Fear flickered. "You can't prove." I don't need to. I leaned closer, just enough for him to feel the weight of my voice. Men like you disappear every day, but I'm done burying bodies. He froze. I slipped a flash drive into his hand. Every recording, every file. You'll watch this every night and remember how close you stood to the man your uncle failed to kill. His jaw trembled. You're not calling the police? No. I looked him dead in the eye. I'm letting you live. That's worse. By nightfall, he was gone. My daughter cried, begged for answers. I said nothing. Some truths destroy the innocent. I walked into my study, shut the door, and stared at the rifle on the wall. My hands didn't shake anymore. I'd spent my life ending threats from a distance. This one was personal. But I didn't pull a trigger. That's growth, I guess. Or maybe it's restraint. The next morning, she found a note on the kitchen table. Some people come to love you. Others come to study where you're weak. Learn the difference. Outside, the wind was still. And for the first time in years, so was I.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and comment. Subscribe now to Cheating Stories Insight World for more amazing stories.